The Adventures of Compost. Today's story is called Have You Seen My Teddy Bear? Compost had lost his favourite teddy bear. He had Mr. Fuddlewoodle this morning and now he can't remember where he's left him. He's looked high and he's looked low, but Mr. Fuddlewoodle is nowhere to be seen. This makes Compost feel very sad. Mr. Fuddlewoodle is his bedtime teddy bear and now he's lost. Compost was feeling very sorry for himself when he felt a tap on his shoulder. It was Farmer Cathy. "Compost, I need your help," said Farmer Cathy. "We've got lots of boys and girls visiting us today and there's so many jobs to be done." Farmer Cathy showed Compost the list of jobs. Grain for the ducks and geese, bottle feed the baby animals, collect the eggs from the hens. The list went on and on. "I'd really like to help, Farmer Cathy, but I've lost my favourite teddy bear," explained Compost. "Maybe as you tick off the jobs around the farm, you'll find him," said Farmer Cathy. And with that, she was gone, and Compost had a long list of jobs ahead of him. Realising he had no time to waste, Compost set to work. He collected a bucket of grain from the silver barn to take to the ducks and the geese. Compost, being the cheeky rabbit that he is, threw the grain far and wide for the geese. "Have any of you seen my teddy bear?" Compost shouted to the ducks on the pond. "No, we haven't seen him," chirped his feathered friends. Compost scratched his head, ticked the job off his list and looked at the next job. Bottle feed the baby animals. In the silver barn, the Cameroon lambs were hungry and waiting for their milk. Compost sat down in their pen to feed them. One by one, the Cameroon lambs drank their milk. When they were finished, Compost stopped to ask, "Have you seen my teddy bear?" "No, we've not seen him," said the baby Cameroon lambs as they played together in their pen. Compost climbed out of the pen, ticked the job off the list and checked what his next job was. Next, Compost visited the farm show. Maybe this was where Mr. Fuddlewoodle was hiding. Farmer Jake was on the stage with all the animals, but there was no sign of Mr. Fuddlewoodle anywhere. Feeling very sad, Compost sat under the big tree in the nanny goat's field. Even the nanny goats hadn't seen Mr. Fuddlewoodle. What was Compost going to do? What if Mr. Fuddlewoodle was lost forever? For the rest of the afternoon, Compost worked his way through his list of jobs given to him by Farmer Cathy. He collected the eggs from the hens and took them to the shop to be sold. The hens hadn't seen Mr. Fuddlewoodle. He helped Farmer Dan with the tractor ride and talked to all the visitors about the animals in the field as they rode by. He swept the main yard, keeping the farm clean and tidy. He fed the meerkats their dinner of wiggly worms. He visited the pigs. He helped Farmer Emma in the gift shop. As he worked his way around the farm, ticking off the jobs from his list, he asked everyone if they'd seen Mr. Fuddlewoodle, his bedtime teddy bear. Each and every single one of them said, "No, we've not seen him." With the final jobs on Compost's list complete and the day almost over, Compost made his way back to his hay bale home in the back of the silver barn. Feeling glum, he pulled open the gate and guess what? Laying there, to his surprise, all comfy on the hay bale was, yes, you've guessed it, Mr. Fuddlewoodle, his bedtime teddy bear. He'd been in Compost's bed all along. Compost must have left him there when he left to start work on the farm this morning. Compost was ever so happy to have his favourite bedtime teddy bear back. Mr. Fuddlewoodle wasn't lost after all. Soon Compost was drifting off to a nice, deep sleep. Good night, Compost. Good night, Mr. Fuddlewoodle.